relationship between Venus and Uranus might be the most important planetary cycle for women in general. I discovered that same cycle plays an important role in all the charts when women were given the right to vote for the first time in almost all the countries, including the 19th Amendment. But what about some other women's movements that are not so tangible, that are not written in law, like the MeToo movement? Well, it all started in 2006 when Tarana Burke founded the MeToo movement to fight against sexual harassment and abuse. And in her chart, she carries this energy of Uranus and Venus within her. They're in conjunction. So we can say she was born to do something like this. Then let's look at June 5th, 2017, when Bill Cosby's trial begins. And this might be the beginning of it all, the cancel culture as we know it, disillusionment with celebrities, and the fight for sexual equality. And in that chart, Venus is conjunct Uranus, marking an important point when liberation for women was reached. Then the spokesperson for MeToo and victim herself, Rose McGowan, who also has this liberating placement of Venus conjunct Uranus in her chart, gave a speech on October 27th, first public speech for MeToo movement. And at the moment when the speech was happening, Venus was in opposition with Uranus. A bit different but same energies. It's not the same as conjunction because with opposition we always have planets seeking a connection, a relationship. And the purpose of this speech was to connect with all women all over the world. And then we have to ask ourselves, when did Me Too take center stage in Hollywood? Well, that was at Golden Globes 2018 in January. And here we have Venus square Uranus. So why square? Why not conjunction or opposition again? Well, that's because square indicates struggle. And this was probably a moment when powerful institutions and already set paradigms started to fight against this Me Too influence. When we also had Venus square Uranus? When Bill Cosby's convictions were overturned in 2021. So that was also a beginning of a new struggle. So Venus and Uranus create this wonderful painting of liberation, in one moment making a master stroke of freedom and at the other moment of continued struggle. Also, I would like to mention the journalists who brought all of this abuse to light. Two of them, Jodi Kantor and Ronan Farrow, made this their life's work, and they both have Uranus in combination with the Sun, a placement of revolutionaries and liberators. And their Mercury is there as well to add to their brilliance and investigative eye. Very important because wherever we have Mercury and Uranus mix, there are flashes of brilliance, big breakthroughs happening. So we can also say they were made to do something like this. You should check your transits of Uranus on Venus and Sun. It will tell you a lot about how to feel more free in your life and claim your autonomy. You can write your date and time and place in the comments and I will tell you where are you in this cycle. Also, you should check our new Spotify playlist for spring of 2025. I personally selected all the songs because I wanted them to have that energy of spring, Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. This playlist is made for everyone, not just those signs, but it does carry that energy of the spring.